Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need.
Hi guys, we are already in Lodwar. We have just left our Airbnb and we are going to do a tour of Lodwar. The last time I was in Lodwar, okay, let me tell you something before I continue. I was born in Lodwar. I stayed in Lodwar for most of my childhood, but we moved out of Lodwar to go to a different town. So coming back is like coming back home, but it's been so many years, more than 15 years, and I'm told it's so different right now. I can't wait to just see how different Lodwar is, the things I took for granted when I was a kid, or the things I knew but I never did, or the places I knew but I never visited. This is my main tour of coming to Turkana County. Actually, it's just for personal reasons, for my own curiosity, and I'm sure you guys are equally curious to see how Lodwar looks like and the things you can do around Lodwar and why tourism has started peaking in Lodwar. So guys, let's go. It's already very hot. I don't know why I've worn these too, but it's super hot. Guys, yesterday night we got here at around 9:30. We had booked our B&B somewhere in a place called Kanan. I'm told it's called Kanan. It's near Kanamkemer. And I've actually forgotten the names of these places, so you'll forgive me for that. I hope I'll get a local who will show me around or tell me the name of these places. The last time I was, let me just say, Kanamkemer side, there were no flats, there were no permanent houses. Most of them were just semi-permanent houses that were very scarce. This road was, you could not use this road. These roads were, they were just horrible. But nowadays, Lodwar has tarmac roads. This is just a wonderful. So initially this was just a maram road. There was no tarmac like anywhere in Lodwar, anywhere at all. But you can see right now the tarmac road gets here. This is just a great development. When you Google Turkana County, online, all you see are manyatas and people living remotely. Okay, I didn't expect to see so many buildings. Oh, so every time I tell you that I used to live in Lodwar, now you used to just imagine we used to live in manyatas. Yeah, manyatas. There are quite a good number of permanent houses. Back then there were a couple of permanent houses, but nowadays you can get nice cottages, nice manyatas, which are cottages. Okay, manyatas are those, what do you call them? The houses made by the Turkana, traditional Turkana houses. They are manyatas? Yeah, they are called manyatas. Masai thing. It's not necessarily Masai. You know, they're pastoralists. They're all pastoralists. The Masai, Samburu, Turkana, they have a lot of similarities. Before you get to Kanamkemer, there used to be this bridge. I remember when we were kids, we would walk on the bridge and it was made of iron sheet. Now if you just step, you just hear a lot of noise. Just below it is River Turkwel. I'm telling you, I used to be scared of passing there. Imagine just walking on iron sheet, the noise that iron sheet makes whenever you step on it. It was scary, but I'm told nowadays there's a very decent bridge. I can't wait to see the bridge. This is River Turkwel, and the bridge I'm talking about is the other one over there. Wow, that looks like a market. So guys, I'm not sure whether that river was River Turkwel or Kawalase, the one that separated Turkana County. That one was Turkwel, but this one it must be Kawalase.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, I think it's Kawalase. One of those. Wow, nowadays there's even a footbridge. Hey, this is a different Lodwar, I'm telling you. This is a different Lodwar than the one I know. Now let's see where this road leads us. Now my Google map tells me that this is the road to the airport or airstrip. Referral hospital. Nice. They have a referral hospital. Wow. Lodwar Vocational Training Center. We are headed to the highest point of Lodwar, where there is that monument that looks like the one in Rio. Let me just say the one in Rio de Janeiro. It's called Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro. Yes, it is the highest point here. When you just get into the town, you'll see that hill and that monument up there. So the entrance, we've been told, is free, and you can even drive to the top. So here we are. I would like to hike, but it's hot. They are calling it the Christ the Redeemer sculpture. The clearance of my car is quite low. It will be tricky to get up there, so we've been given a parking and then we'll walk to the top.
So we are going to the Christ of Redeemer's statue in Lodwar Hills, and it has turned out to be a hiking expedition yet again. I hope I will survive it.
But the roads here are quite, they're better, you can actually walk. So it's not necessarily a hiking, it's just a walking expedition. And we're hoping to do a picnic up there. Yes. And of course, I have my binoculars here, so I'll be seeing Lodwar very well. So if you have any prayer request, you put it here. Any donation, you put it here. And this is the first stage of Way of the Cross. The entrance fee is 50 shillings per head, but that is just for the maintenance of the place. The last person can get in at 5:30 in the evening. I wish I could have a sundowner here, but considering the workers here leave at 5:30, I just decided to come in early. And then on my right, over there, that one is Lodwar Boys. We used to call it Lodwar High School. It is a high school for boys over there. Imagine if this is the view we have and we haven't gotten to the top. Oh Jesus, nimeanza kupumua. So this one is technically where nowadays people from this parish do the Way of the Cross. Where you put the prayer requests is the first station. So there are so many of them up to the top of the hill. So this is another one. Jesus is condemned, and then Jesus carries the cross. So this is actually a holy sanctuary or a holy shrine where people come to pray, like for real. It's not just a beautification thing. It is actually a shrine where people come to pray. Okay, this just puts everything to perspective. It looks so real. So guys, this is the guide to the Way of the Cross. If you are a Catholic, you have an idea. It is maintained and built by the Catholic Church. Wow. Okay, I'm drinking water, but I'm still dehydrated.
Hi. I just needed to take a break. My heart is pounding in my mouth.
Ooh, I'm telling you, you'll be a hiker by force.
This journey I will actually lose many pounds. I hope.
You hope?
I hope.
I'm telling you, with this heat, I'm telling you, it is actually 3, but the sun is so hot. So we are almost at the main statue. Huh? Christ the King. I can't wait to get there. Oh, it's Christ the King.
The Redeemer.
Christ the Redeemer.
Yes.
Not Christ the King.
No.
Isn't he? He's still the King, anyways.
Yeah. Like that.
Drum rolls. So guys, on to the final reveal of the entire Lodwar. Check it out. I can literally see everything. There's some construction going on down there. I think it's a road construction. And then this is where now Lodwar town comes in. You can see all these buildings that makes Lodwar town. There are plenty of schools surrounding this place. So there is a vocational school, there is Lodwar Polytechnic, and then there is Lodwar High over there. Just next to the airport is Lodwar Primary. Now when we were young, we used to come for games over there. And then there's a river behind us. Over there. Actually 2 rivers breeze here. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. You can see that tarmac all the way. That is the airstrip. We could have taken our food and our snacks in the car, but we could not resist this view. We just had to have a picnic here because the view, this is something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
And the breeze.
And the breeze here is quite good. Lodwar is hot. This breeze at least it's very refreshing. While we were here, we've noticed from the register that only 3 people came before us, and as we are leaving, 2 other people came after us. But maybe over the weekend, more people come. But because I'm told in December there are quite a number of people who visited this place, so that's a good thing. Wow, I'll be back there. So it is called St. Elizabeth. Let me just slow down so that I can read for you. The actual name of that place is Our Lady of Immaculate Conception Shrine. So let's explore Lodwar town. So this is the road to the airstrip. So commuting from one place to another should be easy because there are plenty of border borders. Border borders are these motorbikes and taxis. I've seen a couple. You can see the road is being made, pavements as well. This petrol station, it was the only one in town way back in 90s and early 2000. This Kobil. So if someone could tell you that Niko Kobil, you just know this is just the only place the Kobil could be. This place right here. And I have seen a market for baskets. I'll be back to buy a few. You can see a bank here. Kanam Stationery. So I'm just going round. I've forgotten the name for these places, but I'm just going round so that you guys can have a rough idea of how it looks like as I explore as well. Nowadays there are so many cars. Many people used to avoid the Lodwar Turkana side because of the poor roads, but since the road was made, I think more investors have come in to invest more in Lodwar. Access roads have not been made yet, but at least they are smooth. Actually, most people in Lodwar, they come out to walk around town in the afternoon, or maybe after 5 when the sun has gone down, because the heat here is usually ridiculous. Lodwar Lodge, hotel and restaurant, nice. So at least there's a place you can stay. There's a bank there. I think this is a stage for public service vehicles, shuttles to Kitale. a number of shops. This is a busy place. It's a busy place.
Nimeona beetroot juice 70 bob.
Huh?
Sasa nimeona beetroot juice hapo nyuma 70 bob. And then it looks like food ni affordable but sio nyama.
No, it depends. You know, it depends with where they get their supplies from.
I will ask.
Nice. This is really nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, this place is quite busy. You can see some fruits and vegetables being sold. I actually don't know the name of this place, but it is right opposite the airport. So this poster has been here forever. I remember going to Posta. Posta and KCB zilikuwa zinafuatana. You can see Posta and then KCB. I remember this place, but there were not these buildings. This was just plain land. The number of motorbikes, I'm telling you. We used to buy vegetable and fruits and all that. This is now the market. As I'm trying to trace where we used to stay when we stayed in Lodwar. This is the social hall. It's called Lokiriama. We used to come and play here. You can see there is a basketball pitch here. Here is where most of us learned how to play basketball. I actually play basketball, so I learned here, right here. And behind it there is a library where we used to come and read. But this place was made by the Catholic Church to provide something for the youth, to distract the youth, I think. So guys, this was my nursery school. There used to be only that one block, but right now I can see there are a couple. There's that one and there's another one behind there. But that is where I went for my nursery school. It was nice seeing it again. So guys, later we visited Bishop Mahon Primary School. This is where I began my 844 education. We used to sit on concrete blocks and we really enjoyed our lessons. It was great reliving my childhood memories. In the coming videos, I'll be showing you the interesting places to visit whenever you are in Turkana County. Stay tuned and let's explore together. Until the next video guys, bye!